Hey everyone, my name is Sally and this is Caketherapy. Today we're going to be making a vanilla cake and decorating it with autumn colors. So this is a standard 6-inch vanilla cake recipe that I made last night. I refrigerated it so it's cold and easier to work with. And here we have one batch of vanilla buttercream that I made, and I split that into 4. And I used Ivory Wilton Gel food coloring to color them in different shades of orange. And these are your basic Reese's Pieces you can buy from any grocery store, and we sorted them by color. So I'm gonna take this dollop of buttercream and place it on the cake board and spread it around to use it as a glue to stick the cake to the board. So now I'm gonna take my 6-inch cake, which I actually cut in half, and I'm gonna take the bottom portion of it and I will place this onto my cake board. And make sure that it's even on all sides and just press that down. So now I'm gonna take that same white buttercream I used to as my glue on the cake board, and I'm going to fill the cake. So just take a little dollop and then kind of spread it around until you get a thin layer. And so now we're gonna take that second layer of cake and we're gonna flip it over, and that will give you a flatter edge. And then we're gonna just pop that on top and press down. So now I'm gonna use the rest of my white buttercream, vanilla buttercream, to make a thin layer on the outside of this cake. It's called a dirty ice, or dirty icing the cake. And what that'll do is just basically hold in all the crumbs. So when you're dirty icing this cake, it's better to start with a cold cake, and that will help the crumbs stay in place. And after you place this first thin layer of icing, you want to refrigerate your cake for about 30 minutes to get that frosting to set. So we're gonna take this darkest buttercream. What I used actually was the Wilton Ivory, and I just put a gang of it in here to make it this orange color. Slap it on there. We're gonna scrape the sides down to make it that ombre look. And it's okay to be messy. We can always clean it up at the end. Just trying to make it a layer of this dark orange all the way around is your goal. All right, so now this is the second shade of orange that we have here, and we're gonna just do the same thing and go around your cake just with this color. So I'm just gonna slap it on gently. It's just like peanut butter, but not. DJ turntable here. Drag it without hitting the actual cake with your spatula, and that you're touching the bottom layer with the new color. So now we're gonna take the last orange color and we're gonna do the same exact thing. And then you just throw some over, you know, clean it up later. It's all good. So now I'm gonna use the rest of the lightest buttercream that I have here, and I'm going to use that to dollop it on the top and ice the top of the cake with it. And use the back of your spatula to slowly go back and forth to the edges so that you can cover that dirty icing layer. So now I have this cake icer that will basically meld the 3 colors together and clean up the sides of your cake. I'm gonna use that, and you wanna make sure that it is flat, that your edge right here is flat against your cake board, and that will ensure that you are pulling away at your cake and also making the side straight. And you continue on to the side of your cake and just letting it drag as you turn your turntable. And after I do the sides, what I'm gonna do is I took a wet or damp paper towel, and I'm just going to use that to clean my cake board a little so that you don't see any of that gloppiness that I left before. So we've cleaned up our cake and flattened our sides. They don't have to be perfect. Just make it so it's kind of even. As I spin it, you can see it's more straight up than it was, and it's not so bumpy. And then I'm gonna take my Reese's Pieces in honor of fall, and we're gonna use that to border the edge of our cake here. So you can do it any way you want. Super easy. You can take the flat edge and just push it. Your buttercream is basically like a glue. So you can just alternate your colors, push it in a little, and it'll stick. But as you can see, after I flatten that side, you can see the 3 different colors of orange, and you have your ombre design. So we're gonna do this with the quickness and get this border on the cute little cake. There's a couple of wild ones there, but it's okay. Just eat it. Have your brother eat it. Have your sister eat it. Somebody eat it. All right, see how cute that is? Aww, it's fall. All right, so what I did with the rest of these Reese's Pieces was just sprinkle it on the top, just to give the cake a little bit more pizzazz. So here's our cute autumn cake, and now we're gonna taste it.
The taste tester has arrived. I'm excited.
Here we go. Let me cut it for you. Let me know how you like it.
It looks delectable.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, child.
How do you like it with the Reese's Pieces candy?
I love it because it has a nice moist texture, the body of the cake, and when you get one of those Reese's nice and crunchy, gives it a little kick.
Nice. And the ombre gives you a little bit of that, not just plain old icing on your cake.
Very beautiful, and it's delicious. Tastes great, guys. Try this at home. Try this at home. Try it at home.
Thanks, Rochelle.
You're welcome, sister.
So today we're gonna be making an autumn cake. We're falling into fall. The cake.
Oh my God, sister, that looks amazing. It's amazing. It's so pretty. It's pretty.
Hey, Rochelle.
Hi, sister.